This might be a little bit pointless, but I just thought I'd cut it on nonetheless. Just left McDonald's. I don't know who cares about this, but just left McDonald's in Edinburgh, in Staple Tye. In Is it? What did you say? In or at Staple Tye? Anyway, I just left Staple Tye McDonald's, and oh, one sec. Let me just get out of the way of this. Yeah, I just left. Damn, look at that newfangled technology there. Anyway, so this has been a totally pointless start to the video. A minute in, haven't said anything yet. I just left Staple Tye McDonald's, and what time is it? It's about 11 o'clock Sunday evening. Yeah, I don't. It's quite far away from where I live, actually. Now thinking about it, but that's all right. I've realised that the quickest route might even be straight down, like even though, because you can start turning right and cutting through, but I don't think it really cuts much time off the journey. But anyway, yeah. That being said, yeah, just trying to drum up some new business, really. There's quite a lot of opportunities on there for UK freelancers nowadays. So compared to when I first started out, I feel like I was one step ahead of the game with what I did. When I started, I probably started slightly later than I could have. I do acknowledge that, because I first set up an account in 2014 and didn't really start doing it until 2016, so I was probably 2 years late. But I started nonetheless. I created a really promising profile on there, and now I'm one of the more credible writers on Upwork. So I've done well for myself. Had a bit of a hiatus, getting distracted with YouTube and enjoying the weather and doing other things like playing basketball and stuff. But yeah, I'm firmly back, and I haven't really lost any ground, so I'm back to doing what I'm doing. This is so boring, but actually I don't know. At least I'm actually talking sense for a change. So yeah, drumming up more business, and the goal is to earn enough money from rock bottom, earn enough money within 2 months to actually move out, to move to Hatfield, where there's great facilities to work on my university campus, which I still have access to. So I'd move into a house in Hatfield, which would enable me to use the LRC, the Learning Resource Centre on campus, which is open 24/7, which opens up a plethora of opportunities work-wise. I could literally work in there until late. Great facilities and that. Obviously, I'm too old. I'm past the uni life now. You know, I wouldn't be re-engaging with the uni life per se, but using the facilities, actually having a decent enough room to actually like function in, because I have the smallest room in the world. I'm grateful for I'm grateful to have a roof over my head, but it's the smallest room in the world. I can't really function in there, you know. So I can lie down on the bed. That's about it. But again, grateful to have a roof over my head. So yeah, the goal is to go from rock bottom, because I feel like I did actually hit rock bottom recently. I want to see if I can go from that. Well, it wasn't rock bottom, but I've been lower than that. But anyway, to go from nothing, because I checked my bank account recently, and yeah, no, I have to say my bank account actually hit 0.00. I think I might be a first. I've always had pennies in there. I actually hit 0.00, but I just recently got at least a little bit of money in, just from a couple of jobs I did last week. But yeah, I'm just going to build it over the next few months, and then I'm hoping by the end of August, I'll be able to move into a shared accommodation in Hatfield. Bit of a clean start for me. So what I might actually do is, even though this is supposed to be a bit of a joke channel and an impersonation channel, I might just start sort of reporting my journey to my journey really is a journey to £1,000 over the next 2 months. I think that's pretty attainable, that goal. So I'm just gonna sort of work now. Obviously, the thing about freelance work is it's unpredictable. But I know if I apply myself, I can easily make 1,000. I could probably make £1,000 in a few weeks if I really, really went in. And even that doesn't equate to a good salary, but the earnings potential within my career is actually unlimited. So I think it's quite easily achievable. But I mean, who else could pick up a laptop though and earn money? You do actually need a pronounced skill to pick up a computer. I say pick up, but I pick it up to put it in my bag, and then I put it down on the table and then work from. Anyway, forget all that. Just being pedantic, like. But yeah. Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I can do that. I can earn money from the comfort of my laptop, doing something that I'm good at and that I enjoy to a degree, but it can get tedious. But I find it very easy by now. I can formulate sentences very, very easily. Like, you're talking about probably millions of words I've written within this industry. Industry? Yeah, it is industry. And yeah, so really that's where I'm at. And I feel as if there's a very high earnings potential. I was doing really well last year, and then I don't know, I just sort of I kind of collapsed. You could say I kind of fell off. But fortunately I didn't lose my reputation on the website. I've been top rated on there for some time now. Had a 96% job success score, which was fairly impressive. And then I did a job not too long ago that really went badly, and he must have given me like the worst review in the world, and it actually dropped from 96 to 92. And you've got to stay over 90 to maintain your top rated badge. Like, so I've been top rated on there now for some time now. It must be, I think, no, you know what, it was October I got my top rated badge. So I really need to maintain that badge, because if I lose that badge, it's not looking good. No, I'd still get work, but the badge is very helpful. Like, puts you in like the top percentile of workers on the website. So yeah, so like, you might think you probably watch these videos and think I'm off the rails and that, but I have actually applied myself in a field which allows me to develop significantly. You know, you're never in a rut in this industry, because you're constantly improving, and the more my writing improves, the more my spoken dialect improves. And I don't even know if that's the right way of saying that, but yeah. I don't even know if that was it. It's quite ironic. I don't even know if I said that right, but anyway. Yeah, really, that's where I'm at. And I was just looking ahead because it's a bit spooky down here. It's getting really dark, but and the thing is, I don't have my glasses either, so I can't really see. But I don't think that's... Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, so I'll cut this back on in a second, but yeah, so yeah, actually that was a person there. I couldn't see, man. I could not see for the life of me until it was like 5 meters away. It's kind of funny, but anyway. yeah, so obviously the reason I don't normally talk about this stuff is it's not really intended for this channel. Um, it's not a biographical YouTube channel. The channel was meant, yeah, well, initially it was me entertaining myself, and then it was me wishing to share that entertainment with the world, like so others could sort of get joy from my idea. Okay, that didn't really take off. Okay, so I mean, yeah, it's possible that I'm not completely neglecting that idea, because I still think it is something that people can extract joy from, or at least, like, you know, get a few laughs out of, which is basically the same thing. But yeah, so but yeah, like, I could give a more serious overview of my life. I suppose those 2 months I wasn't really taking anything seriously, but a lot of what I do, actually, that reminds me, yeah, when I started the channel, if anyone remembers, which you might not remember, but I was the channel was more of a creative outlet because of how serious everything is I do within my job. Like, sitting there writing like serious articles and stuff. It was one of the reasons why, like, I was so, like, quirky and up and down with the. So I was just trying to cross the road. Why, like, everything was so kind of like I'd say crazy, but it's sort of everything was very like light-hearted, and me coming across as like whatever. Really, the whole thing is that I wasn't bothered about how I was coming across, because people can interpret it any way they want. I kept reminding people that wasn't necessarily a reflection of my life, but people obviously didn't really take that too seriously, because, like, a lot of people have judged me or sort of viewed the videos a certain way, but really more for those people, you know, because the people that know me, they must have known I was joking, despite doing a few serious topics along the way. I mean, I'm starting to think a couple of those videos I did last week, like are the women in Bishop Stortford fake, and do women emotionally manipulate men? I think I might have made a couple of valid points there, but they weren't really particularly highlights. Like, I mean, you could argue that men emotionally manipulate women, if anything, or you could say that women present themselves a certain way to appeal to men, because they know, or because they perceive men to like a particular type of woman, so they dress a certain way to appease men. So you could argue that that's men emotionally manipulating women, but yeah, I'm not going to go there. But so yeah, really, like, I'll tell you what, I'm not used to walking these ways at this time, but yeah, obviously put a phone down then, because there's a few people there. But at first I was like, oh no, what's going on here? But no, it's just the irrationality creeping in. So yes, you could argue either way. I might even do a do men emotionally manipulate women video as well, just to balance it out, but no, we'll see. And then I'll revisit that gender video as well, and I'll say actually, yeah, there are only two genders, you know. So I just go all ways, you know. So, but yeah, actually, the more I think about it, it's kind of quiet, man. It's supposed to be a main road, but oh well. I never really say that. I just sort of feel a little bit wary on a main road, but this is actually quiet. That's the reason why everybody want to keep their black cannibal away. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not sure if I'll continue recording until I get home, but wait, what time is it now? 11? Harvey Centre closes at 11, so I can't cut through there. Yeah, I sort of got to cut through the town. I don't really like cutting through that way. No, I've kind of got to, man. Like, unless I want to walk all the way around, which isn't much further, but yeah, I'll just cut through the town. It should be fine. Famous last words. Wow, this is already quite long. Tempted to do the whole journey, but I feel like this is probably getting a bit dull. I feel like probably no one's even watched this far in, so yeah, I'll probably cut this off and I'll cut it back on in a couple of minutes just to sort of recap the final part of the journey. Yeah, let's hope nothing happens. No, I'm joking, obviously. Alright then, thank you guys.